and welcome everybody. This is your host, Learbach, and you're just in time for more DarkSiders. In the last episode, we entered the Shadow Realm, which is not the area where all defeated foes go from Yu-Gi-Oh! But instead, just kind of like a very lightly red-tinted version of reality. Basically, it's a vision mode. It's a vision site that lets you see special objects that you can't see in the normal world, or that you can't see normally. It's kind of like detective mode in Batman, or actually, not so much with Batman, because Batman highlights things, whereas what would be a good example of something like this that lets you see hidden objects? I guess detective vision would be kind of the closest thing I could think of. But anyway, during the last episode, we had to complete these challenges so that we could stop these things from cursing a guardian. And each challenge has been different. The first one being kill 50 foes within X amount of seconds. Ooh, this one's gonna be a fun one. So, the last one was, you're poisoned, you didn't have much, you're poisoned, so you had to defeat all the required number of enemies. This one, we had to defeat the required number of enemies only using finisher moves, which right there, I mentioned, you can chain the flying enemies if they're close enough. And not have to hit the ground. And thankfully, it's not a mechanic of the game to have you do that like in God of War, which probably one of the more terrible parts of the game. But it's fun to be able to do it in this because because it's not often you see enemies close enough to do that. And there's actually an achievement for doing. Anyway, sorry, I got a little distracted there. Got a little quiet there. I got a little too focused. There's actually an achievement to kill I think like 10 of the bats in one go. But yeah, without hitting the ground, mind you. Probably point that out as being a pretty important factor. Back. There we go. And more flyers. I know those aren't really bats, but that's just why I keep calling them because it's the closest thing I can think of what they look like. I don't know any of the basic demons' names. Like the only thing I know is like the Phantom General, and that's technically not even a basic enemy. That's a boss. So yeah, as you can tell, this is not a hard challenge at all. None of these challenges are really what I'd classify as hard. It's just kind of jump. There we go. I think I was trying to put B there too quickly. It wouldn't let me jump. But yeah, ooh, that was convenient. Now can we get the other guy here? Yes. Fortunately, they do not require you to kill 50 like the other challenges have been. That would be insane to have to do this 50 times. I'm kind of on the fence about the 30 time because it gets to that. It's really one of those that gets to that point where it's like you kind of destroy the magic of the special kills, the quick time event kills, by the very nature of requiring you to do them X number of times. Making it an achievement, I guess you could say, also technically, making it an achievement to destroy like X number of enemies within X number of seconds kind of ruins the magic of the insta-kill effect as well. Well, not insta-kill, but the special kill You know what I mean. You know what I mean when I say. At least with the bats, because it is like you instantly kill them anyway. The benefit of having that is the fact that you gotta kill 10 of them, which it's very difficult to do that in a row. And of course, I actually forgot I had the sight. For those of you wondering why I wasn't using the scythe earlier, I completely forgot I had it. I took a break between the last episode and this one, so yeah. I have to get back to getting used to using all weapons. And let me see what the. I really do want to focus on the scythe a little bit to get at least leveled up, because if I don't focus on that now, then it's going to be a pain to level it up later on, when it's not really doing as much damage as it should be. But yeah, that's 3 challenges, 1 more to go. There's not a whole lot I can say about the challenges that I haven't already said in either this episode or the previous episode. They're all fairly straightforward. Unfortunately, after this one, the rest are going to be completely optional. Let's see, what's this challenge? And the rest won't have that eye. That eye is a special thing. Oh boy, this is, yeah, aerial combat. I'm no good at juggling. Oh. That doesn't count because I killed him as he was being flown up. The best thing I can say is when he's in the air is when you just mash down the button. Actually. Oh! 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 Oh, that was my bad. That wouldn't work. Okay, so you gotta use the blade and then the scythe. Oh, that doesn't seem like it. Yeah, okay, so I guess this. The big thing, I guess, would be like figuring out how much health these guys have left and keeping track, like. So that's about 5 strikes right there. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's about 9 or 10 strikes. So I guess the figure is like you gotta figure out how much damage, how much it takes to kill them using a certain pattern, or just straight up attacking and making sure they're in the air on that last strike. Ooh. War's reflex instincts have been awoken, allowing him to counter physical and projectile threats. RB just before the moment of impact. I keep forgetting, I keep targeting the Watcher. Keep targeting the Joker. That joke is never gonna get old. It probably will be. It's probably old already. So now that we're finished, how many souls do we have? 1,000. Okay, we need to save 5,000 for Bane.
Let's get out of here.
After mentioning Joker, after having kept calling the Watcher the Joker, I keep saying Bane. Now I'm thinking of the villain from the same series, from Batman, Bane. Oh, what a lovely singing voice you have there. Oh, that just completely ruined Bane. that doing that accent. Anyone who's a fan of Batman, and particularly a fan of the Bane character, you know exactly why. It's for those of you who don't know, who just only know him from the Christopher Nolan film. What the, oh, we can't do that yet. Okay. Anyway, so for those of you who only know him from the Christopher Nolan films, Bane doesn't sound like that. It's probably obvious to know he doesn't sound like that. But he's supposed to be like this South American. He's a South American mercenary who's oftentimes a lot of people call him meathead, but in reality, he's not. It's a bad rap that he gets from Batman and Robin because the guy who wrote Batman and Robin doesn't know how to write Batman currently, and was writing Batman 60s. You know, Adam West and stuff like that. He's making a Batman comedy, not a Batman action movie. Whether there was a success to the ooh, nice. Is that a oh, we gotta go over here, right? No. Try. There we go, okay. So over here we got an enhancement. This is our first one. Select whichever weapon you want. Hit A again. So yeah, basically A to assign. You see that red circle over there that unassigns it, so you can take enhancements off. Y for info. So this is a guaranteed souls for destroying environmental objects by any means. So basically, this one doesn't matter which one you have on. Certain ones are dependent on the item you have or the specific weapon you have equipped to it. Like this weapon and this weapon share slots, so you hit down on the D-pad to switch between them. You could have Ravager on either one and have, like, say you have it on the other item and then just keep the scythe out the whole time. It's still in effect because it's a special bonus. It's the same with the Bane ability. And here we go talking about weapon enhancements. And yeah. So yeah, the weapon enhancements will tell you. The weapon enhancements will tell you whether or not they do actually need a specific, whether or not they benefit the specific weapon, or if it does better with a certain weapon. Because some of them do. Some of them work better. Like, say, when equipped to the scythe, it does this. When equipped to Chaos Eater, it does this. Usually, it's only one weapon. It doesn't pass over to other weapons. So it's like you want to equip it to the specific weapon it's enhanced for. I think there's only like 2 of those really I can think of. I don't even know what their names are. I just know they do. There we go. I was trying to grab onto that guy. I grabbed on the guy behind me. There we go. That is so satisfying to be able to just jump from place to place. Like, just jump from beast to beast and just kill them. There we go. So yeah, Ravager is a pretty good one to have if you're trying to get souls. And especially right now with the fact that we are trying to get like 5,000 so we can get Bane. It is well worth the effort. But at the same time, like, how often am I going to be doing this stuff like this? Yeah, because that's going to take a lot of time. Of course, we'll get enough. Well, hopefully soon enough. It doesn't seem like it takes too long. Some more ice. It's a little odd. No up. Oh, oop. I'm gonna get rid of this guy before he becomes a nuisance. And nope. Oh, he damages me, so I take damage back. Or whatever whatever the phrase is. Take damage, leave damage. There you go. You might have the name of this episode down. $10 to anyone who guesses I won't use that. And by $10 I mean 10, you know, deer. Then you're not guaranteed to get them. You're not guaranteed to get them. Anyway, I think I've gone on long enough for this episode. So the next episode will be continuing through these tunnels. And right there I got into a fight. I should have known better. So real quick, I guess we can just deal with this fight. I don't think it's gonna be a long one. Of course, knowing this game, they'll probably keep lunging more and more enemies at us until we just finally go, stop! No, this is early on in the game. It's not gonna do that. It's not gonna do that. It's only gonna give us like basic enemies. It's not gonna give us anything too crazy. I hope not anyway. This one, it wouldn't be the first time they've done that they BS you in early on. They gave you those challenges for a reason, but at the same time those challenges were nothing compared to what we'll see later on. And heck, we're still technically in the tutorial stages, I guess you could say. I guess technically you'd be in the tutorial stages forever. Because, I mean, you got up until you get the final weapon, the final item. But anyway, I think now would be as good a time as any to end the episode off. So, in the next episode, we'll be going through that door and continue onward. Hopefully, we'll be making it to the cathedral. Something cathedral. I can't remember the name now. And I can't move the map. Okay, so that's great. Okay, so it's not letting me know. So we gotta find Tiamat and take her heart. Until then, I will see you guys later.